If you're watching this video, then we know at least 3 things about you. You want to propose to a partner, you are in New York, and you're scouting locations for the perfect spot to do it. Well, you come to the right place. Just for you, I have gathered 10 location options from the most common to the most unique places in New York. If you watch this video until the end, you will choose the place where your love will definitely not be able to refuse you. My name is Anastasia, and I represent a team of photographers with 12 years of experience at proposal photos. Let's get started. Let's kick things off with the proposal spot number 10, Times Square. When you are in New York, this place grabs your attention right away with all its bright lights and iconic views. It's an ideal spot for a proposal if you are into big crowds. Imagine popping the question with a giant billboard that says, "Marry me." There is no way your girlfriend could say no. But honestly, the photos you get from this spot can turn out pretty boring. And here's why. There are just too many people in the background, which kind of ruin that special moment when you're down on your knee. If you're looking for something intimate, this place isn't it. And let's not forget about the crazy bright lights from all the screens. They can really mess with your photos. So while it sounds amazing, there are a few things to keep in mind before choosing Times Square for your proposal. Alright, let's wrap this one and jump to the next. At number 9, we have Dumbo, which stands for Down Under the Manhattan Bridge Overpass. This place feels much more authentic than Times Square. It's one of the most scenic spots in New York, offering stunning views of the Manhattan and the Brooklyn Bridge, as well as the entire Manhattan skyline. Plus, there are plenty of photo-worthy locations to choose from: Washington Street, Pebble Beach, and Brooklyn Bridge Park. All of these spots are in the area and will make a fantastic backdrop for a new chapter of your life. If you're planning to propose in Dumbo, remember that timing is everything. Early morning and the late evening are the best times to avoid crowds and catch the perfect lighting. Most importantly, don't forget to hire a professional photographer to capture the emotional moment. It's not just imprinted in memory, but also in photos. The proposal photo team has been specializing in engagement photos for 12 years. You can book a session through the link in the description below. Now, let's keep moving forward. Number 8. Bethesda Fountain and Terrace. The description of the fountain on the official Central Park website reads, "This magnificent centerpiece of Bethesda Terrace is one of the New York City's largest fountains, standing at 26 feet high and 96 feet wide. It's one of the most famous fountains in the world, located near entrance at 72nd Street and 5th Avenue. It's also one of the most romantic spots in Central Park. Dropping to one knee in this location almost guarantees a yes to the big question. Just look at the stunning photos you can take on the terrace itself." The best time of the year for a proposal here is the fall. Imagine this scene. You're walking through the park together and suddenly it starts to rain. In that moment, you both take cover from the rain. You pull out the ring and the true magic happens. The magic of love. I don't think that further explanation needed. Let's keep moving to the next one. Number 7, Williamsburg. This trendy neighborhood in Brooklyn is also known its beautiful waterfront, rooftop hotels with the breathtaking skyline views, as well as music venues, art galleries, and a variety of restaurants. From Manhattan, you can reach Williamsburg by train or water taxi. For a romantic proposal, Dominance Park waterfront is perfect, offering a picturesque view of the Williamsburg Bridge and Manhattan. If you're looking for a more private setting, consider renting a room at the hotel like William Whale or Moxie Hotel Williamsburg. These hotels offer luxurious rooms with panoramic windows and city views. Just look at the photos taken from this spot. Number 6. Brooklyn Bridge. Brooklyn Bridge Park is one of the busiest spots in New York, second only to Central Park in popularity. This well-known location for romantic proposals is within walking distance from Dumbo. The sunset view and the area facing west offer a stunning backdrop for your proposal and your pictures. This area also gives you a view of the iconic Brooklyn Bridge landmark. When proposing, remember that in the park you are not allowed to use decorations like confetti, powder, glitter, balloons, or artificial flowers. The park is for everyone, so please be considerate. Let's move to the next spot. We're starting our top 5 list of the best proposal spots. But first, how do you feel about Christmas? The Rockefeller Center ice rink and the Christmas tree create a romantic atmosphere for a proposal in New York City. It's one of the most traditional spots for such occasion. As one of the Manhattan main attractions, the center is perfect for a public declaration of love. Keep in mind though, that as Christmas and New Year's approach, the area around the tree becomes more and more crowded. The tree is decorated with over 50,000 multicolor LED lights and shines from 6 a.m. to midnight every day, from December to January. After your proposal, you can head to the legendary Pebble Bar on 6th Avenue to celebrate the occasion. And of course, let me remind you that our photographer can help capture the most unforgettable moment of your life. You can book a photo session throughout the link in the description below. Now, let's move on with our top 5. If you've never been to Empire State Building and worry about what would be the perfect spot to kneel down, we got you covered. Our team will navigate you before the big day. At number 4, we have the Empire State Building. Built in 1931, it's the 7th tallest building in New York City and one of the most recognizable buildings in the world, thanks for its Art Deco design. This makes it a popular and romantic spot for a proposal. If you're planning to propose at the Empire State Building, here are the few important things to keep in mind. The building is a public place, so expect crowds. You won't be able to decorate or block any space since it's quite narrow. The journey to the top can take some time, so consider purchasing express tickets. There are metal detectors at the entrance, so it's best to put the ring in your pocket while going through the security. To avoid large crowds, come either very early in the morning or close to the closing time around 2 a.m. If you are planning to invite a photographer, please keep in mind that professional photography is prohibited, so the photographer will need to be discreet and cannot use tripods. Due to the high fences, the view from a kneeling position will be limited, so it's better to propose near the wall. If you've never been to the Empire State Building and are worried about finding the perfect spot to kneel down, don't worry. Our team will guide you before the big day. Number 3. Vanderbilt. There is nothing more romantic for a proposal in New York than being 1,100 feet above Manhattan. Summit One Vanderbilt is the city's newest observation desk and ranks at the 3rd or 4th tallest. It's located right above Grand Central Terminal. If you're looking for a place that says, "We got engaged in New York, but what's something different from a usual city views?" this is a fantastic alternative. Keep in mind that tickets cost $39 per person. It's the best to buy them in advance as time slots can sell out quickly. I would recommend arriving early to avoid crowds and to catch the best lighting for your photos. So we are slowly approaching the top of our list. At number 2, we have Pier 17. What makes the rooftop of Pier 17 in Lower Manhattan unique is unobstructed view of the Brooklyn Bridge. The rooftop is open to the public and isn't a major tourist spot with the large crowds, meaning you can easily create an intimate atmosphere there. This is the place where yes to the big question is almost guaranteed. After the proposal, you can celebrate the happiest moment in one of the nearby restaurants like The Greens or the Fulton by Jean-Georges. Take a look at some photos from this spot. Isn't it beautiful? And now, drum roll please. What's at the top of our list? At number 1, we have Brooklyn Botanic Garden. This huge landscape offers a variety of breathtaking outdoor and indoor spots for your unforgettable moment. From the historic Victorian Conservatory and 50 acres of ancient forest to hills, serene wetlands, and unique plants collection unmatched in the city. The garden is just a short drive from Manhattan and easily accessible from all corners of the tri-state area. Remember, the Botanic Garden is the perfect spot, but it does require prior permission. As photographers, we can tell you we love capturing moments here, surrounded by the peaceful atmosphere, far from the hustle and bustle of the city. The photos come out so vibrant. Wouldn't you agree there is nothing better than being together during the most intimate and touching moment of your life? That's all for now. We don't recommend liking this video so you don't accidentally reveal your secrets to your significant other. But we do recommend reaching out to us if you want to preserve this moment not only in your memory. See you next time.